Hey there, what's good? In this video I'll be talking about my personal experience with having a microcamper, and I'll be discussing all the pros and cons that I found while on my little journey with Flow. Obviously this is personal to me and maybe different to other people that have a microcamper, but I just wanted to share with you because I thought it would be quite a nice little fun video and probably the last one in my microcamper. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay, so con number one, you're gonna know what I'm gonna say because I've moaned about it a lot in my videos. Having no toilet facilities or washing facilities in this microcamper. There's toilets, God, dance away. I'm absolutely bursting from me. I think if I had more of a budget I would have put one in the end. I think maybe under the bench seat would have worked, underneath the slide out bed, but that's okay. We didn't do that. You could have even put a sink in the pod as well if you wanted. There is definitely space to make it work, but for me, I didn't do that and it was the bane of my van life existence. I've seen microcampers as well that have put like an outdoor shower on. Obviously this is probably like weather permitting if you can use it or not, but that's a really cool idea. I do love with such a small space there is still so much you can do with it, but from my experience not having that facility I didn't enjoy it very much. So that is con number one. But with that said, a pro to that, the storage, because I don't have like a water tank or, you know, a huge toilet. I say huge, I mean a toilet. I have much more storage because of that. I've got this pod that which is designed for actually a cooker or like a sink, but it's just a big old cupboard for me, which is awesome. I can get so much in there. I've got the storage under the bed. I packed with about 3 months worth of stuff every time I went away. You can get a lot in here. I love that I've got a huge amount of side space because I don't have a sink or a cooker or anything like that, which was really helpful for me because I was working on the road, I was streaming, I was editing videos, and I could get all my makeup and my bits and bobs out and my snacks, and it was great. I will also mention, living in a tin comes with another perk, another pro. It's magnetic. So I used these little magnetic hooks all over the place to hang bits on, which is also space saving in itself. I thought that was great. I also decorated it with magnets from all the little places I travelled. I know it's a tiny little feature, but an effective one, I think. As you know, micro campers are called micro campers for a reason. It is very small, compact, condensed space, and not the easiest or most practical to live in. Trust me, I tried my hardest. Some people can make it work. For me personally, I couldn't. You can't enter the living space through the cab area. You have to get out, go round. Even going outside to make your bed is quite unpractical, especially when you're trying to be a bit stealthy or when you're off grid and you want to be a bit more inconspicuous. Making your bed outside for everyone to see kind of just tells everyone you're going to be sleeping there for the night, which I wasn't a big fan of. It kind of made me feel a bit, what's the word? Paranoid? Kind of made me feel a bit paranoid that everyone knew what I was up to. But with it being small, it has other perks. It's not necessarily a negative, it can also be a positive. I can get into little parking spaces, I can drive down those really tight, narrow, windy country roads with no problem. I don't need to duck under low bridges, and it's more economical, it's cheaper on fuel, you know, things like that. Tyres are even cheaper. She does look a little bit more incognito, like you wouldn't really expect all of this to be inside such a tiny van, but as I said before, it does make living in it day to day a little bit more unmanageable. But my microcamper Flow was perfect on campsites where I could spread out. I had that big tent situation which was really cool. I wasn't worried about people seeing me make up my bed because, you know, we're all camping. The toilets are there, showers are there, can wash my clothes and all that. So campsites having a microcamper was just brilliant, and I could drive away and I could go into town with no problems and do my day-to-day business. I was busking. Yeah, I found that to be very, very practical. I did say before, I think I have said in a video before, that the bed is kind of like a single and a half, but you could probably fit a couple of people in here, even a couple and a little dog. I feel like, especially when you can take out the front seat like I did, it gives you a bit more leg room. I feel like it really depends on how you look at it. The cons come with the pros come with the cons, and I feel like the scale's pretty even. I think it's just personal to the individual, but yeah, I mean, I love this van. I'm gonna miss it so much when she does go on to the next owner. There is probably loads of cons and pros that I haven't thought about in this video, and I'll probably edit this back and be like, I didn't say about that, I didn't say about that. So if you think of anything, do put it in the comments below for others to read and to refresh my memory too. And of course, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I think from what I've mentioned, we do have a clear winner. I think it was the pros. I think there is more pros to having a microcamper than there is cons. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do stay tuned, we've got exciting things coming on this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stay groovy. Goodbye, you beauts. Ding 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 ding, and the scores are final. Which is also safe space space saving space safe space